So in here, we're going to be talking about chapter 13, which is looking at positive externalities and public goods. So basically, when it comes to positive externalities, what's happening here is there is a benefit to producing something. Now, the extra benefits are unknown, okay? So basically, like investments in innovation. So because there's an invention that happens, right, there is that private benefit. And because it's able to maybe create other things because of that, there is this social benefit that is also happening. The issue here is that a lot of firms and people are not able to see the social benefit. So basically, positive externalities are where we have the private benefits, the benefits a person can when the benefits of a person who consumes a good or service, right? And right, it's like planting a nice garden at your house, right? So you have your private benefits of that, and there's also the social benefits, the value of all the positive externalities of this idea, this product, okay, whether enjoyed by other companies or society as a whole, right? There's somebody else who is benefiting because of you or because of this firm. Okay, so that's where the private benefits that the firm has developed is also extending to another. So the new technology that is created. Another one would be if you have a nice garden, everybody gets to enjoy the sight of your garden. Okay, so we have the private benefits of the garden, and then everybody else that can see it, right, they are benefiting because of you. Okay, so that's a positive externality, where we are having the spillover effects to the other people. All right, so it could be like when you walk by a bakery and it smells amazing. Okay, the people that are actually eating the bread are having their private benefits, and you're getting the social benefits because of the smells, right? And that's kind of the unknown part about producing something, is that yes, we do have the private benefits of producing bread, but then there's this unknown about the smell of it that's also causing benefits to society. Okay, and this happens all the time. All right, so such as an invention is that when you're looking at producing a new medicine, you're only looking at the benefits for those people, but this also creates other benefits that are just unknown. Maybe that medicine could lead to another type of medicine to create more benefits to society. All right. So the thing here is basically we want to convince firms to produce more because they're good things, right? Medicine, for example, has a lot of social benefits to it. But if the firm can only focus on the private benefits, we're missing out on the extra benefits to society. We want that extra quantity. And how can we convince a firm to make more stuff? All right, we want to basically create a subsidy. Now, the reason we would create a subsidy is because of this. When we're talking about positive externalities, what's happening here is just like a negative externality. We do have the market, which was the demand curve, and the supply curve. This is your marginal private benefits, right? The benefits that you get from consuming something. And then you get the marginal private cost. Okay. Now the thing with with the positive externalities is that this is from you consuming something. Okay. So the cost of it doesn't change. So the social cost stays the same as the private cost. Though there's no extra cost here for actually making something. But there is an extra benefit from consuming something, okay? So that's where we have the marginal private benefits of buying bread, all right? And this is causing the external benefits to happen, okay? So the marginal external benefits, the extra benefits to society causes the marginal social benefits, which is the private benefits plus the marginal external benefits. Okay, so there's actually going to be an increase in that demand curve, right? Because not only are demanding this quantity, but society, because of the extra benefits, is demanding that quantity. Okay, so basically, this is the market. Okay, supply and demand. This is your market. All right, and so basically, without anybody regulating the firm, okay, the market will do price and quantity here. But society, right, is getting the extra benefits from this. So we want to get to that quantity. We want to get here. Okay? So we want to get to the social quantity. All right? And so how can you convince a firm to make more quantity? You need to increase price. So this is the social price. Right? Higher price, it's like, okay, yeah, I'll make more stuff. Okay? So here's the deal. Because you have the social benefits, okay, this is the new price and quantity. You're doing right here, that's where you have your marginal social benefits is equal to your marginal social cost at this point in red. Okay, that's your social optimal. So right now, okay, the market is under allocating. Basically, they're not producing enough because you are benefiting extra from this good, and we want you to produce more. We want you to produce this social quantity. All right, and so with that, we want to create a subsidy. All right, so let's look at this example. The market demand curve does not reflect the positive externality of flu vaccines. So basically, when you get a flu shot, okay, so that is the market quantity, right? That's what you were doing, market quantity. Now, because you get the flu vaccine, right, this is causing some extra benefits that sometimes are unknown. Maybe you're not getting sick, and that causes a benefit to somebody else because you're not getting sick. Things like that are the extra benefits of getting a flu vaccine. All right. So basically, the outcome of this market quantity is inefficient because the social benefit exceeds the social cost. Basically, what's happening here is there is a cost for the vaccine, right? And there's those extra benefits because of the vaccine. So that's why it's inefficient. The marginal social benefits are greater than the social cost at the market quantity. And as you know, when the benefits are more than the cost, you consume more. So we need to convince the firms to make more. So how you're going to do this is you're going to give them a subsidy. By giving them a subsidy, you're able to basically increase their price to where they're making more money, and you could lower the market price for the firm, for the consumer. Okay, so if the government provides a subsidy to consumers for the flu shots, what's going to happen here is firms will get the extra price and consumers will get a lower price. Okay? So this can actually lead to the social optimal. Okay? So right here, okay, we have a private benefits, private cost. So this right here is the market price and quantity. Because of the external benefits, this creates the social benefits. Okay, and because nothing happened with cost, this point right here is your social optimal. So you want to produce more, right? So how can you produce more? You need a subsidy, okay, and the subsidy will be this area here. Okay? And so this will be a lower price for consumers, and the consumers, this will be a lower price for consumers, and producers receive a higher price. The main thing I really want you to understand about positive externalities, okay, is that this will be, you need a subsidy to produce more, okay? And this has to deal with the social benefits, right? Which is your private benefits and your external benefits, okay? So let's compare the negative externality and positive externality real quick. So this is a positive. We have price, we have quantity, we have demand, we have supply. So we're going to be here, okay? This will be our social benefit. This is our private benefit. This is our private cost, which is the same as our social cost. So here is the market. Here is the social. Okay. A negative is going to be this. It's going to be private. Oh, it's going to be your price. It's going to be quantity. It's going to be the demand, which is your private benefits. And because it's a negative externality, there's no extra benefits here. So that's also your social benefit. And this is your supply, which is your marginal marginal private cost. And because there's the external cost, then you have your marginal social cost. So this right here is your market quantity, but you want to be here. So this is your social quantity. Okay? So that's negative and that's positive. Those are the difference between the two. Okay? Now, in terms of government innovation and regulation, right, they're trying to give different incentives for basically producing more. One of them being investment tax credits or research and development tax credits. It's kind of like a subsidy, right, where we're trying to basically convince firms to make more. That's a different way governments are trying to increase innovation. Okay? In the next video, we'll talk about public goods. Okay? I'll see you there. Bye.